What is up, Earthnoids and Spacenoids? I am just a simple new type, and in this episode we are heading back to UC-0089 as we begin our coverage of Mobile Suit Gundam Walpurgis. In this manga, we will learn about Masato Oaks from Side 2 Olympus. His colony is attacked by Neo-Zeon remnants and someone claiming to be Haman Khan. The problem is, Haman Khan is dead. Who is this Haman? Let's not waste any time, and let's get into this. The Titan's Alexandria-class ship, the Avaz, is unable to contact the Jupitrus. Masato Oaks is piloting the O and fighting against the Zeta. The joints are all shot and the mobile suit is not moving. He yells at the O and tells it to move. Just like Paptimus Sirocco, the Zeta penetrates the O. As the O is destroyed, Masato wakes up. He fell asleep while playing video games. His friend Lucia calls him and tells him that he went AFK mid-match. She reminds him that his Twitch streamers won't be happy. His father comes home. Masato tells him that one of his videos went viral. His father freaks out and tells him to stop succeeding and doing his best. He takes his Hado and leaves. His father gets an important call regarding something named Over.on. His dad tells him not to show his strengths and to hide his talents. He doesn't get why his father tells him this. He says, why even be born at all if you do nothing? His Hado rings. He gets an incoming call from Lucia. Lucia and Masato post their videos on an underground network. On the same network, Lucia heard that an AGX fleet is heading towards Side 2, looking for Neo-Zeon remnants. Masato says there's no need to worry because they are in peacetime. But as those words leave his mouth, he sees beam lights flashing outside of the colony. Out in space, a Gallus J goes in to attack an Argama Kai-class ship. The Argama Kai-class ship, the Yulong, is a heavy assault space cruiser and an upgraded Argama class built at the shipyards in Amman on the lunar surface, where most of the Irish-class ships were also assembled. The most notable change was the largely extended keel. With the alterations to the ship's balance, the engine pods were also changed, with dual-type engines being installed on both sides of the vessel. Many of the flaws have been discovered within the Argama-class vessels after the AGX Strategic Headquarters had altered their policy in the war against Neo-Zeon. The Yulong was built to be able to form a fleet alongside the Nahil Argama class. Yulong is derived from the White Horse appearing in Wuchang's Journey to the West. Suddenly, the Zeta 2 V-Type slices the Gallus J in two. The MSZ 008V Zeta 2 V-Type is a variant of the Zeta 2, which we will eventually cover. The Zeta 2 was eventually shelved, as Double Zeta was prioritized. This unit was actually used by an AGX assault squad to help capture Axis. The battle data from the end of the first Neo-Zeon War allowed the AGX to improve upon the mobile suit. The V-Type is one of these three variants. This is more or less identical to Zeta 2, but the V-Type has a goggle sensor instead of the two eye sensors you find on the majority of Gundams. This will go to evolve into the Rozelle. It is equipped with a beam saber, Vulcans, a modified beam rifle that was used by the Super Gundam from Zeta, and a modified version of Zeta's shield. Like Zeta, this also has a Wave Rider mode. Also, if you ever wanted to see what a Gundam looks like in high heels, well, here you go. The pilot of this mobile suit is Thane Amadea. Captain Frederica Hermie is amazed by Thane's skills. Raymond Martinez wants to head out to Olympus to offload the debug data. He is from Anaheim Electronics. Hermie wonders if he doesn't trust them, but he just doesn't want to underestimate the enemy. As she opens the hatch to let Martinez out, an unknown object approaches the Yulong. Someone in the O is able to sense him nearby. She asks for the Over.on to guide her. That is when she is able to sense Masato. Neo-Zeon remnants attack her along with the AGX. A hole suddenly rips through the colony right next to Masato. The vacuum of space pulls him out of the colony. He thinks he is going to die, but waiting to catch him is the O. Lucia is hiding in an evacuation bunker and is worried about Masato. She keeps calling him, but he doesn't answer. She begins sweating profusely. The person in the O is panicking, thinking the person is dead. They also think that it is Master Paptimus. Thane in Zeta 2 notices the O, but it doesn't seem to be an enemy. He must focus on Neo-Zeon. A Satellon-class ship launches a Zaku machinery. The MS-11R Zaku machinery is a variant of the Act Zaku. Remember, the Act Zaku was used by Zeon during the 1 Year War, and eventually used by EFF during the Grips conflict and the first Neo-Zeon War. This is Neo-Zeon's attempt to reverse engineer the old Act Zaku into something modern. This mobile suit can stand its own against the future Gyaradoga. These units are currently functioning as a royal guard to a certain someone who is pretending to be Haman. They head out to support this Haman Khan in the Demeter. The AMX-114 Demeter is a slimmed-down version of the Cubely and has 3 booster binders instead of the 2 shoulder binders. Each binder stores 10 funnels with a total of 30. The funnels can also be used as beam sabers. It is also equipped with a beam gun and doubles as a beam saber. This mobile suit also looks like it's wearing high heels. Starting to see a pattern in this manga. She is rallying the Neo-Zeon remnants to help protect Side 2 They go into attack. Captain Hermie tells the crew to be careful and not to damage the colony anymore. A Salamis-class ship, the Salamanca, goes down. Mobile suits are heading directly towards another Salamis-class ship, the Valencia. Thane notices that the Dementor is a new type mobile suit. He quickly transforms into Wave Rider mode and evades the funnels. Haman was amazed that Thane was able to evade. She rushes in to attack and calls him a Zeta wannabe. The way this mobile suit moves is similar to Haman Khan, but she is dead. Captain Hermes sees the Demeter and thinks that it is Haman as well, even though a certain Haman died 6 months ago. One crew member says that the voice signature matches Haman's voice. Hermie is very confused. Mashido sees darkness. He thinks he is dead, but he hears a voice talking about Over.on. The voice wonders if they are being targeted. He opens his eyes and realizes that he is in a car with another man. He is so confused about what is going on. It is his father, but he doesn't tell him to get out and go to the evacuation shelter with his classmates. He gives him his student uniform and heads out, not telling him a damn thing. The man, Kobo-san, wonders if his son will be okay. Mashido's father simply says he is sorry for getting him involved. There's a blockade with 4 soldiers pointing rifles at their car. Mashido's father speeds up. Mashido hears gunshots in the direction of his father. He runs after him, but a man holds him back. It is Raymond Martinez. He tells him that he is with Anaheim Electronics. He lets Mashido know that AE owns this colony. Soldiers begin surrounding the two. Raymond welcomes him, calling him Shamal, better known as Paptimus Sirocco. He says his name is Mashido Oaks, not some Titans member that turns war into a game. As the soldiers swarm on him, he runs away. Raymond tells him to let him go and to not injure him. The commander doesn't really understand why they are needed. These EFF soldiers might be a part of the Manhunters, based off of their SWAT-like outfits. The soldiers chase Mashido. He doesn't understand why they are referring to him as a war criminal. As 2 soldiers go in to grab him, a white Theo comes down and tells him to climb on board. As he gets into the cockpit, he sees an injured girl. She says to take the mobile suit and refers to him as Master Paptimus. Even this random person thinks that he is a war criminal for some reason. The soldiers whip out some rocket launchers and begin firing on the mobile suit. He moves the girl and sits in the cockpit. As he boots up, the monitor says Over.on. He says that he feels like he has done this before, but he has only played in a simulator. As he begins moving the mobile suit, the soldiers pull back. Raymond notes that this mobile suit is Over.on. At a remote location on Olympus, Kobo-san and Mashido's dad break open a seal on a new prototype. He is going to fly it out of the colony, so it doesn't fall into the hands of EFF. If it doesn't work, he says that he will put his faith in the hands of his son. He gets into contact with the Over.on to find that his son is in the cockpit. Mashido wants to know what's going on. Outside of the colony, a Sadalan-class ship attacks the Yulong. Hermes' crew suggests that they retreat, but if they do, they won't be able to recover the Salamis escape pods. The Demeter and Zeta 2 continue their fight. Neo Zeon sends Haman coordinates inside the colony. She makes a retreat inside. Hermes tells Thane that they will be fine and to chase down the mobile suit inside the colony. Mashido's dad looks at the security cameras to see EFF soldiers closing in on their location. He doesn't have time to explain. They just need to get out of there. He releases a core pod which connects to the back of the Over.on. He tells him to leave, but a gunshot goes off, and Mashido loses connection with his father. Haman makes her way towards Mashido. She refers to Over.on as the White Grimmery. Thane enters the colony and contacts the EFF commander, helping Raymond. He informs him that the pilot is a demon child capable of great destruction, but the commander tells Thane that he is ordered to bring him back alive. Thane rushes Over.on in Wave Rider mode. The memories of Sirocco getting impaled by Zeta Gundam rush through Mashido's mind. An aura emits from the mobile suit. Mashido is finally able to take full control of Over.on. He grabs Zeta 2 and sheds its Choban armor. The Choban armor gives this mobile suit the illusion that it is a white VO. But once the armor is shed, we see Over.on's true form. The AGX-11 Over.on is one of Paptimus Sirocco's designs that weren't built until after his death. It was designed to work alongside Titania, another one of Sirocco's designs that wasn't built until after his death. The entire unit is covered in Choban armor and gives the unit an illusion that it is the O. We will learn that this mobile suit is very versatile and can equip various armor and extra units, including a full armor version that will turn this unit into a Gundam. The core pod that Mashido's father attached to Over.on's back is a small fighter that has a secondary cockpit. But most importantly, the core pod houses the Grimmery system. This is a mysterious new type psychic system that gave off an aura earlier. Weapons include 60mm Vulcans, a beam shot rifle, a beam saber, and a multi-layer shield that was used by GPO-2. We will learn more about this mobile suit as we go through this manga. And that will do it for this episode. Although many of these units feel a little out of place in Universal Century 0089, this manga certainly keeps you wondering what the hell is going on. We are slowly going to unravel the mystery of who this Haman Khan is. But if you want to know the answer, go read Walpurgis Eve, a prequel to this manga that came out last year. Next time, Mashido will continue to fight against Neo Zeon, and he will also fight against a man who looks eerily like Sirocco. But that will do it for now, new types. Remember to not trust your dad if he tells you to not try hard. Odds are you are a genius murderer. Peace.